Of the Indiana Senate and House continue to amend and pass bills through both chambers, and one bill on its way to Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb's desk is House Bill 1047. News 10's Caitlin Hunt joins us now here in the studio to explain more about this bill. Caitlin.
Susie, 1047 is a bill that amends another Indiana law regarding revenge porn. And if signed, intimate images that are shared without consent can include those created by artificial intelligence. And attorneys and sexual assault advocates agree that this bill will protect victims.
The trauma of this kind of behavior on an individual, whether it's AI created or whether it's actual images, the trauma is the same.
Beth White with the Indiana Coalition to End Sexual Assault and Human Trafficking is supporting Indiana House Bill 1047, as she believes it could be a tool to end one sector of sexual violence. If it becomes law, the bill would criminalize the creation and distribution of non-consensual intimate images generated by artificial intelligence. Perpetrators of this would-be crime often manipulate people's images to remove clothing or make the person appear to do something they are not. White says this practice leaves victims feeling isolated.
And the damage to people emotionally and their reputational damage and their ability to understand the social impact is real. And that trauma is real, and it can follow a person for many, many years.
Victims can be anyone with a social media account, or even pop superstars like Taylor Swift, who became a victim about a month ago.
Someone could take your image from social media, your profile picture.
Courtney Curtis is with the Indiana Prosecuting Attorneys Council. She says often victims aren't even aware these types of images exist of them. And with how quickly this technology is advancing, Curtis says protections need to be put in place as soon as possible.
And it's easier for people to do regardless of your skill level, and they're disturbingly realistic. There's no way for anybody to be able to distinguish whether this is an original image or a created image.
Even if the bill doesn't receive Governor Eric Holcomb's signature, White says she's happy 1047 has at least started the conversation around this issue.
It's the long game. And so 1047 may or may not make it across the finish line this year, but this is an idea that will continue to be discussed.
And there are other sexual offenses covered in this bill, like the statute of limitations for the sexual abuse of a child. More on this bill is coming up at 6. Susie, back to you.